So then guys, finally it looks like Apple are going to be giving a little bit more love to your TV this year in 2025 with the Apple TV. That's right, the Apple TV that we have right now has been out now for about 3 years or so, and yeah, it is desperately in getting an upgrade inside of it. The Apple TV we have right now actually still only has an A15 chip inside of it, what is still quite powerful for what it is, but you know, it is getting a little bit dated now. So today, let's go over everything that we know about for this new Apple TV that's coming out in 2025. And first of all, I think you can guess it, let's talk about the actual chip that's going to go inside of it. Well, right now, like I said, we do have the A15. Now, logically, a lot of you guys might be thinking, well, the A16 will go inside of this. But personally, I do not think this is going to be the case. The main reason is, like I said, the A15 inside of it has been 3 years. To put the chip came in just a year later, the A16, would make no sense for Apple to do this. What's more likely going to happen is that an A17 Pro or even the potential of the A18 could go inside of it. Now, personally, I think it's going to be the A17 Pro what's going to go in this, and we've also heard leaks and rumors that this has got the same potential that this could be going inside of this device too. Now, why this is so special is because I've even talked about this in the past on my channel, that Apple could actually finally make the Apple TV into a true kind of gaming kind of device out there. So the great thing is that having that A17 Pro inside of this means that we could actually be playing games like Resident Evil Village, for example, or one of the new Assassin's Creed. At the end of the day, when the iPhone 15 Pro series came out, in fact, we actually got showed Resident Evil running on an A17 Pro. So this is more than capable of doing this, and it'd be great that this could actually turn into a console for the first time. At the end of the day, Apple even say that you can pair up, say, your Xbox controller, your PlayStation 5 controller to an Apple TV right now with the A15, so the potential is definitely there. And also in the past at WWDC and things like this, we've actually seen that Apple have been pushing out more abilities to actually get games to run on their chipsets out there, whether this be the M chips from Mac or on the A chips as well. They actually do have a lot of abilities here. So yeah, this is going to be great news to hear that the A17 Pro could be going inside of the Apple TV for the first time, and I for one think this is going to be the biggest upgrade we're going to see inside of this device. Now, next of all, you might be asking about is the design of the Apple TV. Now, one thing I would actually say about the Apple TV, well, it's quite not really Apple, is it's actually made out of plastic, the whole TV. In fact, the design of the Apple TV has stayed exactly the same ever since the second generation. You know, even Steve Jobs was around when this design was actually created, when Apple still had plastic and things like this. And yeah, they've actually retained that. Maybe this is the first time that Apple this year might actually change it slightly, that we still would actually get the same sort of form factor design, but it might actually be made out of metal or even recycled plastic to stay, you know, to keep themselves green and things like this. This is their carbon zero sort of target that they want to achieve here. So it looks like that this could actually be happening, but alongside this, we could actually even see, like these renders right here, even a white version of this, what would be really, really awesome to go alongside it. Now, another upgrade we may also get inside of this is also Wi-Fi 6E. And this kind of makes sense because at the end of the day, if we're getting the A17 Pro, this is compatible with working with Wi-Fi 6E. So this could actually be coming to this as well. I wouldn't expect Wi-Fi 7 because Wi-Fi 7 only works with, say, the likes of A18 and A18 Pro. But if we were to get A18 put inside of this, maybe we'd get Wi-Fi 7. Personally, I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be Wi-Fi 6E, which is definitely an improvement on the Wi-Fi 6 that we have just the standard inside the current Apple TV right now. So definitely for connectivity and things like this could be really good. And do remember too that you can actually buy the Apple TV in 2 different variants. So you can actually get one with an actual gigabit sort of Ethernet port in the back of it, and also you can just get the Wi-Fi model. And it's more than likely Apple are going to retain this. They're probably not going to improve it up to, you know, like 10 gigabits or anything like this. And they haven't really ever offered a 2.5 gigabit option ever on any of their devices. And I don't personally think this is going to come about on this. It's probably going to be just still the 1 gigabit Ethernet option with it. Well, it's still quite cool to actually have with this, that you can actually just hardwire it into, you know, your internet connection. So that's going to be really awesome to see. Something else that is awesome to see is the giveaway we are doing on this channel for this right here. This here is a MacBook Air, and I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber on this channel at the end of June time 2025, and you can still enter into this giveaway right now. But let me tell you a little bit about the MacBook Air first of all. This here is a 13.6-inch model with an M4 inside of it. But it's also had a few other upgrades inside too. So for example, it has the full fat 10-core CPU and 10-core GPU. It's not the binned 8-core CPU, it's the full fat version, the 10-core one. It's also got 24 gigabytes of RAM upgraded from 16, and it's also got 512 gigabytes of storage upgraded from 256 gigabytes. And I'm giving this on an international giveaway at the end of June time, like I said, and you can enter into this giveaway right now. All you have to do at this stage at the moment is just put down into the comments below of what technology gear you're hoping to get in 2025. Maybe it is going to be a new Apple TV. Maybe it's going to be a new iPhone. Maybe it's going to be something to do, nothing to do with Apple whatsoever. It could be a Nintendo Switch 2, for example. It could be a DJI drone, for example. It could be something, anything out there. Just put it down into the comments below at this stage. And the reason why I say at this stage is because near the end of June time, I will be also making another video on this channel giving you more details about the giveaway for this MacBook Air, and that includes where I'll be telling you to fill in a form to fill in for the giveaway, and also I'll be giving you information of when I'm going to be doing the live stream too. And you won't want to miss out on that video because it's got all those important information, so make sure you haven't done so already to subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell too. The last thing I just want to quickly say to you guys is that sadly there are still lots of scammers, people still impersonating, sending to WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram direct message. Please do ignore these people. Best you can see right here. Please do report them. So moving on then for release date and price. And first of all, I'm actually going to talk about the price of this device. So right now you can pick up this Apple TV for $130, but only has 64 gigabytes of storage inside of it. And it's also just the Wi-Fi option like I've got right here. So yeah, that costs that, but you can actually just pay $30 more to double your storage to 128 gigabytes of storage. And you also get the Ethernet port on the back. That's quite a good deal just to pay $30 more. That's probably the cheapest sort of doubling of storage I've ever known from Apple, to be honest, right now, that you could actually do that. So it looks like probably that Apple want to probably stick with their tradition now that they're going to do 128 gigabytes as their baseline out storage. So this is probably going to be the amount now. But if we are going to get that A17 Pro, I'm also expecting that the price to go up, and especially also if they get rid of this plastic and it's going to go to metal, well, yeah, that is probably also going to increase. It's more likely the potential for the starting price of this could be more like $179 US or even $200, somewhere between that, because that A17 Pro is so powerful. And obviously if they make it out of metal now, that obviously that price will have to increase there. So just be aware of that as a starting price here. So yeah, that's going to be the price for the new Apple TV. But for the actual release date of it, well, that looks like it could be either two ways it could go. One is we could actually see at WWDC this summertime when we actually get, say, the new Home OS operating system, because it makes sense that we've also got TV OS and TV to go alongside with this to actually get that this could be helping out with that new Home OS. And if you want to find out more information what Home OS is about, check out my other videos on this channel. But the other reason is that, you know, it does need an upgrade. It's been over 3 years since this has been upgraded, and it does need definitely an upgrade coming up soon. The other time when this could come out, it could be later on this year, around the same time, say, when the new iPhones, Apple Watches and things like this come out. But, you know, that is a long time away, and we do have a lot of other devices coming out around that time too. But Apple could always do a soft launch of this. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Apple do. But one thing that we will definitely say is that 2025 is definitely on the cards to get an upgrade for this, and A17 Pro is looking more than likely to go inside of the Apple TV. But with that then, guys, are you excited about this? Is this a device that you want to get? Well, let me know in the comments below. And with that as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. Also, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.